Hey there everybody, today I'm going to be showing you my custom molten Freddy plush from Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator. Because Funko never decided to make molten Freddy, I did. And as you can see here, he is very, very different from the average plushie that Funko had made. I'm gonna go ahead and say what materials he's made out of. This is just basic plushie fabric. This is felt, and this is a sock. That is a sock. These are not wire cleaners, pipe cleaners, and yeah, and everything up here, his face details is all felt and marker. Actually, I think that's paint. I must have not had a permanent marker, but it still looks good if you ask me. He's got his red detailing, just like in the game, up on his head. You know, the rust, and his ears are done pretty well. He has one jacked up, and the other one's just kind of clinging on. That's all sewn together, and yeah, his neck is sewn down pretty well, and he has basically a scarf of what would be wires. That's what I use these pipe cleaners to represent. He's got a little bit of a base going on here. He's got all the eyes done with little clothing gems, I believe that's what you would call them, but it's something like that. His little bow tie here is orange and black. You know, it's withered. I gave him a red eye because most of the time he has either an orange, red, or yellow eye. So I just went with red because, I mean, it stands out more among everything else. You can see here he has his faceplates on the back. He has the eye of baby right there. And his wires are all over the place, just absolutely mangled over this thing. And they're running in and out and all around. And he's very pokey. That's one thing I would change about him, but unfortunately, he was never made as a Funko plush, so go figure. He has the wires coming out of his eyes, or eye, I should say, his empty socket there. His teeth are also here. I don't know if you guys can see those right there. That's the underside of his muzzle, which was just, you know, glued on. And actually I used a Chica beak to make that, make the shape. And he's got his little nose that is done in felt. This is all felt. There's a lot you can do with felt, and I think he looks fantastic. And just as a size comparison with that guy to an average Funko plushie, we're just going to scoot him in. This man's pretty tall. He is pretty tall. He does scale well because Molten Freddy is literally a massive, massive pile of wires. And he is a pretty tall guy. His head's a little bigger than it could be, but honestly, I think it's important that his mask takes up more. One thing I would change about him, other than the pokiness, is the back of his head should just be wires and such, but it was done that way for the sake of simplicity, which obviously this guy doesn't have too much of. But here's Freddy Fazbear in comparison. This man's pretty big. The Freddy Fazbear hat, you know, is literally just, you know, a normal old Freddy hat, just done in felt and orange. But I think it looks pretty good. His eyebrows are, you know, shifted around to just make this guy look like he's kind of confused. I had him sitting in a box for months when it was just his head because I had lost motivation to make this guy. And I finally, you know, got him all together, and I think he looks fantastic. I love making these plushies. If you guys recommend that I try making any of them, I also have a Scrap Baby plush review if you all would like to see that. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, found it entertaining, found new ideas. Don't give up, guys. I will catch you on the flip side. See you all next time. Bye-bye.